what's been one of the most eventful weeks in Mizzou school history, the team now looks to turn their attention to the football field here at Arrowhead Stadium.
Yeah, you're right, Jared. And everything started last week when the team announced that they'd be boycotting all football-related activities, which, of course, in turn ended up with the resignation of UM President Tim Wolf. Then on Friday, Coach Gary Pinkel announced that he would be resigning from the team after the end of the year.
We'll see how this team responds to that adversity as they take on the BYU Cougars.
The Arrowhead crowd honored Pinkel before the game, but the Tigers would start slow behind an Ish Witter fumble.
Yeah, Ish Witter has really not been good all season, but it was the defenses who were the story in the first half, keeping the offenses out of the end zone.
The Tigers were able to move the ball at times, but in the end could only come up with 2 Andrew Baggett field goals to give them the 6-3 lead at the half. However, Mizzou would give up their early lead, allowing an Algeron Brown 11-yard score in the third. Still, the Tigers remained unfazed, taking a deficit into the fourth quarter.
Drew Lock had his best game of the season, throwing for 240 yards and finding 9 Tiger receivers throughout the game.
Locke would cap off the Tigers' 79-yard touchdown drive, hitting Jamon Moore in the corner of the end zone for the spectacular catch.
Yeah, the Missouri receivers have definitely struggled at times this season, but here Moore makes an outstanding catch to give Missouri the lead again.
The defense fed off of the newfound energy as Marcel Frazier was able to force a Tanner Magnum fumble that set up Drew Lock to utilize one of his best weapons, his ability to run the ball. Lock got out of the pocket into the red zone to set up Tyler Hunt's first rushing touchdown of the season.
It was a well-balanced rushing attack from the Tigers. Tyler Hunt, Ish Witter, and Russell Hansborough all had at least 10 carries in this one.
The defense, however, would give up a BYU touchdown in part to some costly penalties, but they stepped up when it mattered most.
The BYU offense went 3 and out on their final drive, and once again it was stout play by the Missouri defense that clinched the game.
Russell Hansborough in his season-best 117-yard day was more than enough time to run out the clock and give Gary Pinkel and the Tigers their 5th victory of the season.
In what was an incredibly emotional win for Coach Pinkel and the entire Tigers team, Missouri now stays in the hunt for a bowl game in what was one of the best played games of the year.
Absolutely. We'll see if the Tigers can carry that emotion into next week as they host Tennessee at home for senior night. From Arrowhead Stadium, for Matt Horn, I'm Jared Koller, 23 Sports.